Hello, Leo. Last but not least, it's your reading. Okay, my name's Becky. I'm from Drake Tarot, and I'm here to do your reading for June. I know it's a bit late, but it's all about time is fluid, that type of thing. So it doesn't matter when you watch it, it might be relevant at the time if this reading is for you. So I've gone for a theme this evening for Cancer's reading. It was quite a fun reading, Cancers. Just watch it just because it's quite entertaining. Anyway, sorry. I'm going with the animal theme, like I said. So I'm going to start off with from the Wild Tarot. If this doesn't resonate, check your moon, your eyes, and your Venus, just in case they resonate a bit more. And we will go and see what we got for Leo. Yeah, the last star sign that I've done for love readings for this month. And then I'm going into July. So once I go into July, I'm going to mix it up a bit because it seems like you're always the last person I do. So let's see how it goes. Need a card for Leo. I'm hoping this isn't a complicated one. Is it Gemini? Is it Gemini? Yeah, Gemini's is really confusing. There's a lot going on there. Do you know what? Oh, one's dropped on the floor. That's not a sign. I don't know what it is. Okay, you have the dragonfly. I'm going to find that one in the book. Dragonfly in the sky. Yeah, I'm singing. Sorry. Not going to make this easy to find it, are they? So it's an air animal. Dragonfly. There we go. Master of light, illusion, and the mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder in all. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your life and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so that the light of wisdom can shine through. That's deep. That's deep. I noticed when it fell on the floor, when I picked it up, it was in reverse. So that's saying this isn't in balance. So you're having issues, Leo, where you can't concentrate. Your mind is very busy. You can't seem to calm your mind. So this has obviously an issue in the relationship you're in or with the person you're thinking of. So let's start. So doing a Celtic cross for Leo. Now this energy will be yours and the cards on top will be the person that you're thinking of. Oh, that's a fun one. What? Nothing better to do on a Friday evening, eh? Go, COVID. Oh, serious note. It's not good. It's not good. I was just trying to make a joke out of a bad thing. Okay. So this is for Leo. We'll call it the end of June because we're soon going to be in July. Oh, okay. You've got the Tower. This isn't going to be a good reading, Leo. So I'll warn you now. If you don't want to hear it, switch off. Okay. Then I'm getting a real heavy feeling, and we've got the Tower card. And it's due to the fact that you can't rest your mind, you can't relax, you can't stop. You've got too much going on in your mind. Okay, right, let's find out what this is all about. Leo. Two knights, one costing the other. Okay. Oh, okay, right. Shells. Yeah. Two archers. Oh, Leo. Right. So there's two people in this story, Leo. A water sign and an earth sign. One is the obstacle to the other. So if you are the seer of fossils, let's just say you are the seer of fossils. It's not your element, but maybe we're dealing with a Leo that is reliable, slow moving, and is someone that you can, I can't stop saying the word reliable. They're patient people, and they work hard. They work very hard. The obstacle to this person, Leo, is the Seer of Shells. So what I've got here, the Seer of Shells is all about a romantic message. So this is about, it's not the Knight of Cups. This is immature energy. So we've got a water sign and an earth sign. So we could be dealing with children as the centre of the reading. So maybe your mind is fixed on your children, Leo, if you have children. If you don't have children, this is a case of you are unable, your obstacle to having patience your obstacle for having something new is a small gesture of love. How I see this is someone who has sent a message in some way. This is someone that's saying, I'm interested. This isn't the Knight of Cups. They haven't got down on one knee. This isn't a romantic proposal. This is a hint. This is your obstacle. Maybe with some of you are starting a new job, a new way of life, but your obstacle is that you've had an offer. Now at the moment you are the Nine of Shells, so you are abundant within yourself. You're happy, you've got, you're emotionally abundant. So you're happy as you are as a whole. This can be seen as someone who is whole within themselves without the environment around them. So that's you as you are, Leo, at this very moment in time. In the past, you've had to be, you've had to show your authority, you've had to boss up, you've had to be the father figure, you've had to be the ram. So you see, this is Earth Father, considered the Emperor in the normal deck. Okay, so you've had to sort of play this role in the past. Now, what this reading is kind of making me think, what? You hope for some sort of deception, Leo. Your higher self would like to achieve some sort of it's the Lion card. You want to go against, you want to sneak, you want to do something that you shouldn't do. But what you've got in the future, got 2 sevens, is you end up confused. You don't know which way to go, you don't know what to do. Your advice is to play the 10 of Cups. The hippo, look at this. The hippo, it's all about, sorry, I didn't really leave it that long. I'll leave it there a little longer. This is happy families. This is getting together, emotional abundance, having it all. The 10 of Cups. The classical, conventional family. If you're not in this is just how you feel inside, okay? Or this is your advice, is to feel this way. You are the 9 of shells. So this is someone who inside, without any external, is happy. But you need to start feeling abundant in this way. You need to go to the 10. You need to complete it. However that means to you, Leo, I'm not too sure. So when you've got how other people see you, other people are seeing you as planning, expanding, you're traveling, you are having to make a choice. This is a funny card. Why have we got that card? 2 of Branches. I think this has been a slight challenge, maybe. This has been a difficult thing. Because it's because at the same time you're kind of waiting for results. And we've got a lot of fire here. There's this, if you see this guy is planning to travel, this little salamander. This card is about travel, planning to travel, waiting for results. But he's stuck. Have you noticed that? He can't go anywhere because this to me looks like like a bushfire. Can't go anywhere because there's a ring of fire. He can't get around. He can't travel. See what I mean? Your hope is for the lovers. This is 2 people coming together. If it is 2 people, you hope for this to happen. Soulmate connection. This is about 2 little buzzy bees coming together and going, no, sorry. If you want to look at it in a serious note, it's a case of your hopes and your fears. So your fear is not being able to make a decision. And your hope is, once you make the decision, that it goes well, that it was the right decision. But only the feminine side of you, Leo, can make that choice, can make the right decision, because that is the person who looks into your subconscious and tells you what is the right and wrong decision. The masculine is the one that takes action. We can't do anything without the masculine energy within us. But without the feminine, we make the wrong choices because we're all action. We're not thinking before we act. I feel as if, because the outcome of this reading itself is cow, it's the Earth Mother, so that's the Empress. She is someone who, she's abundance, she's the harvest, she's a beauty, attraction, she is what we call the epitome, is that the right word? Epitome? Yeah. Anyway, that word, of feminine, of the feminine. But she's upside down. Okay. So your outcome is as if you feel as if either you don't feel like the Empress at the moment, Leo. This is someone who feels as if they've lost out on feeling this way, being able to be the mother, failing to be attractive enough. Okay, so Leo, you've had to play the father figure in the past for some reason. Boss up. At the moment, you feel like the Nine of Shells. You feel quite good within yourself at the moment. But in the future, you're going to feel a bit confused about something. You don't know which way to go. You don't know what to choose. Things are going to be illusions. Like, say if we've got a picture of a pot of gold over here and you've got a pot of love over here. You don't know which one's the true pot. So you don't know if that's real or not. So you might want to choose that, but you don't know if it's real. Does that make sense? Your higher self, and I know you don't mean this, but your hidden subconscious wants to go ahead anyway, even though you know it's wrong. Because I think you've been offered something. You've been offered some love. But for some reason, I don't think you see it as the right way to go. And I say the right way to go because I think it's deceptive. I noticed how your mind is all over the place at the moment. You can't seem to rest. Can't seem to stand still. Stand still, Leo. But you're content within yourself. And the reason because of this is because you've been offered a new job, I think. Been offered something new anyway. Maybe a promotion. Maybe it's new money coming in for whatever reason. You're going to receive a tower moment. And your tower moment is because of this confusion. I think you want this. This offer that has been offered, you want this. You hope this because you've got the Lovers. But for some reason, you feel as if maybe you're not attractive enough, Leo. And trust me, Leo, you are attractive enough. People see you making a choice. That's for sure. Anyway, let's move on to the next person. So here we go. So this is for the person that Leo is thinking about. There's been a tower moment, we know that. Sorry, I'm really rocking this table, aren't I? There's mutual feelings towards this person that's offered a small cup of love. Nothing major, just a small. But you don't feel abundant enough. For some reason, Leo, you don't feel as if you're maybe... I mean, for some of you, maybe it's a case of you're just confused. You don't know what this person is thinking because it was a small message. You're kind of like, well, I'm a bit confused. Is this a real thing? Can I go ahead? But the advice is to go towards that makes you completely emotionally happy. Because at the moment, you are happy within yourself. You are happy as you are the Nine of Shells. You are content with how you are at the moment. You are not the issue. But advice is to go towards your Ten of Shells. So maybe it's because, maybe the other person doesn't think they're attractive enough. So they offered a small offer and they're kind of like, oh, he won't like me or she won't like me because I'm not attractive enough. So maybe you just don't feel as abundant enough to be the Empress in this situation. This is towards the other person. But you hope for this connection. Let's see if what this other person's thinking. Oh, okay. They want to stay still. They don't want to go anywhere, that's for sure. They want to look after what they've got at the moment, material-wise. That's your money, the roof over your head. Wow. 2 major arcana. Okay. 7 of Summer. Oh, they got the same issue. That's coming up. The other person that you're thinking of wishes they were confused. But they know exactly what they want. 3 of Spring, they want expansion and travel with you, Leo. What you need to do, what this other person needs to do, is they need to show the fact that they are decisive, they are focused, they are driven. They need to be impulsive. Prince of Winter. How they see you. The 3 of Autumn. They see you. You see them as hardworking, and they're very good at teamwork. So maybe this is someone you work with. Maybe this is someone you play a sport with, or you just know that they work as a team. They don't kind of go against the grain. They work together. Oh, they fear. Oh no, 5. They fear abuse. They fear a theft of their heart. They fear someone stealing their heart. Yeah. Life experience. Sorry, bear with me, Leo. I'm doing that thinking thing again. They've also got the Tower. So their outcome is a Tower. You had the Tower as your subject because this is something I think has been a Tower for a while, maybe, for you, Leo. what's interesting about this is this, for this other person, there's something life-changing, because we have 2 major arcana. They had a final judgment on something, but their obstacle to that was an ending. So they'd made the final judgment, but the obstacle was they needed to end it. Interesting. Their current energy at the moment is the 7 of Spring. Now that's telling me they've had to be assertive. They've had to be in their own power. It's almost a case like, if this is to do with the connection, so they've had to assert their power over the situation for some reason. That's bizarre. Past energy of this other person has been the King of Autumn. So they've been compassionate, accomplished, charismatic and grounded. That's nice. Could be an earth sign. You've got Taurus, is it Virgo, and Capricorn. So there's someone that's they're confused. The higher self is confused. They don't. It's almost as if they wish they had another option to this situation, but you've got them stuck, Leo. They've got the 3 of Spring in their future, so there's some expansion and travel with this person, but you're confused about it. You're confused about where you're going, where they're going. Is this worth starting? It's that kind of thing. They've been advised to be decisive, focused, driven and impulsive, which I've done already. Yeah, okay. So Leo, I think the gist of what we've got, this is a love offer that's come in. It's not been a big one. It's not been down on one knee type situation. It's literally been like a token of like, you know what, I like you. It's that kind of thing. You like this person and you want to partner up with this person, but they fear conflict. You both have tarot moments in your life about the situation. You've both had some sort of life-changing circumstance, a shock to the system. But the other person you're thinking about, Leo, is someone who had to make a final decision about something. They had to end something. That was their obstacle. They had to end something before maybe they came to you. I mean, in the past, they've shown compassion towards a situation. They've been very grounded. Maybe that's why you were confused. It's because they didn't show signs of wanting the connection. So they're confused, you're confused. And then there's people traveling, there's people going off, there's deception. It's all over the place. Oh dear. But we've ended it with the fact that this is going to be an experience. Maybe this is the kind of situation where it's a karmic cycle, a life lesson. This is something to learn from. For the other person, it seems to cost that way. But I feel like I want to say, you just don't go towards this person. Take it as masculine or feminine energy, Leo. So if you're feminine watching this, this is someone who doesn't feel attractive enough. So this could be you, and because of this, you didn't move forward. And that's all to do with confidence. Oh, God, I just dropped half the deck. Hang on. I'll take this one that's fallen away. Armadillo, set healthy boundaries. A rebirth is assured. So, I want another one. Learn from the past. Right. And you've got be loyal to what you love. So, Leo, set healthy boundaries. Learn from the past. A rebirth is assured. And be loyal to what you love. Now, whoever is the person you love in your life, whether it be this person or someone else, this is for you to realise that a rebirth is assured. So do not worry about circumstances at the moment. Maybe it's not the right time. So if you enjoyed this reading, Leo, please like, subscribe, all the other things. And love and light to you. And I hope you're all the best. And that is the end of the Leo reading. Bye.